Hello, it's Brooke in the dark. I was just thinking about like insults that I've gotten in life, you know. I don't get called ugly ever, and like, what's an insult that would actually hurt my feelings? Like someone could say, well, what would I say to someone that I think would hurt their feelings? What if you're accused of something and you genuinely like do not believe you're that, but you know that it's the thing that you don't want to be? Just apologize. Even if you don't. If someone accuses you of, now I'm not, yeah, know what, I'm sticking by it. If someone accuses you of something other than like lying about a trauma that you went through, you don't need to apologize when someone says that your trauma isn't real. Fuck them. Kill them. But if someone's like accuses you of being racist or says that you're culture appropriating something, or says like, for example, that you have a white saviorship complex, don't get defensive about it, because you're like, I'm not saying that this is a tactic to win an argument. It's a tactic to be a good person. Don't get defensive about it. Don't block them. Don't be a fucking asshole. Don't be this way. I'm not, you know, being a good person isn't a trend. You should always work towards being a good person, and you shouldn't be a performative good person. You shouldn't be a good person for the internet, you know? That's how you should respond to something like that. And that's how I know that, like, when they call me, say that I have a white saviorship complex, I don't go apeshit on them and insult them. I don't block them. I let them leave their comments up, and I continue to, like, in my everyday actions, everything I do, I make sure I internally check why, like, what is the purpose of me doing this? Am I doing this for some sort of selfish gain? Am I doing this for clout? Am I doing creeping in? You got to check that. You got to make sure you don't become that kind of person that is just being an activist, like, so other people think that you're cool, that you're a good person. You know, shut that shit down. Like, obviously I'll do something in the moment, but I don't want to, like, have that mental image of myself that I'm like some hero to a person of color's like day. You know, people of color need allies, but they don't need heroes. So that was a really long tangent on my ride home. Ow, earring. But I feel like there was another point that I wanted to address. Oh, I got my nails done, by the way. I got my nails done. Ooh. Ooh. I guess that's it. If I think of it, I'll come back. The three hardest things that appear hardest to hold on to are beauty, happiness, and youth. But when the right people have those qualities, it's screamingly apparent to everybody around them that they will never lose those qualities. So I added this boy from, I assume, Tinder. I don't remember where I met this guy, but he's got curly hair, and I found out he does like drugs. He doesn't just smoke. To me, that's very hot. I know addiction's not, like, you know, a good thing, but so I checked Snap Map, and I was like, there's no way his Snap Map's on. It is. He lives 2 miles from me. We've been snapping since like July. It's October now. And so for a while, I was thinking, like, why has this boy not asked to hang out with all this? You know, I was very confused, because he was cool too. You know, like, he was cool. Kind of like mysterious and not really like needy, which is not exactly what I want. And then he went on a social media, like, dipped. And I forgot about him for a while, because I had my husband back in Illinois. And then he just texted me like a couple days ago. He's like, hey, I'm back. And I'm like, so last night I was like, why have you never asked me to hang out? And it was like, LOL, I think I did one time and you ignored me. I was like, there's no way I did. So he just snapped me. Well, at first he left me on red when I said I didn't do that. And then he went to sleep. And then he snapped me in the morning, just a face pic. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he just snapped me and he was like, what are you doing Monday? Okay, first, I don't understand people with car obsessions. They're just fucking cars. But my car, Miss Beyonce, I fucking love that bitch. Secondly, I was talking to Miss Bitch when I just now realized that there is a woman in the car right next to me with her window down. So for breakfast, I had a handful of Doritos, the nacho one. And I don't get breaks at work and I'm closing. So the only thing I'm having to carry my hunger over until 7 o'clock tonight is a lot of green tea. Earlier today in my shift, I did buy 75 cents worth of chicken, but I fed it to the gutter cats that live in the back of the parking lot. My birthday haul that my parents sent me. It just came in the mail a month after my birthday. A card. My birth certificate. A coat. I live in Florida. Makeup wipes. I like this brand too. Face masks, non-corona related. Thank you. I'm breaking out. It's 25 minutes long, which means they said self-care, bitch. A McDonald's gift card, $25 per my request. $25 Visa to do whatever the fuck I want with it. It's probably going to go towards my tattoo fund. A $25 Starbucks gift card, and I won another one for $15 at work today because I was one of the only people that dressed up. This is the remnants of my Tinkerbell costume. My Halloween costume. I'm going to be a clown. A killer clown. And then probably the most important thing. Oh. It's 7:30 in the morning and I just pulled into the library for the early voting. And holy shit, there's so many people in line. I hope I can make it in time before I have to go to work. Okay, so 2 hours later, I had to vote fucking provisional because I don't have anything with the Florida signature on it. Because I just moved here. Whatever, they said it'll be counted as an actual election ballot. Yeah, tonight. Some dude chased me to my car, though, to ask why I voted provisional. He's a poll worker, apparently. I was like, okay. I was like, my door was closing. He was like, excuse me. But they gave me a number to check up on the status of my ballot. So, yay, Biden 2020, unfortunatamente. I've only been awake for 9 hours. And in those 9 hours that I've been awake, I voted for the President of the United States. I went to Walmart. I went to the bank and deposited like $165. And then I worked a shift at work. And now I'm on my way to class. Oh, and I lost a nail. Class starts in 6 minutes. The people asking other people to respect their political differences, opinions, and beliefs are always conservatives. They're always the people that are doing the wrong, oppressing others, and taking away rights. And they're like, why can't you respect me? I came in like a wrecking ball. I wish that people would stop ordering food at night. I'm 5'5" 3/4. I weigh 130 pounds. How am I supposed to defend myself in a strange place? So, a little boy and his parents just walked out of a Spirit Halloween empty-handed. And then the dad goes, so you want to be an axolotl? And he's like, yup. He's like, so, should we just buy a lizard costume? He's like, no. We're going to get a pink hoodie and a pink bandana and go from there. And I think that's so fucking cute that a kid wants to be an axolotl for Halloween. I know that they say that you're supposed to listen to both political views. It's important to know what the conservatives are talking about and just have all sides of the issues. So I tuned into a conservative radio station today. And it's just really hard sitting there and listening to some man tell me that I can't do what I want with my body. Because do you guys know how high on the rating of pain erases the feeling of giving birth. Because if you kept it, you would never do it again. And people develop allergies after they give birth. That is a cop. Hey, bitch. I hate you too. It's just a clump of cells, you know? It's a life that could have happened, but I'm a life that is happening. And I don't want to do that to my body. I just don't want to. And at first it was just like some shitty people with their Bible, you know, wanted to tell me what to do, but now it's an actual possibility that it might be like put into legislation. And that's really scary. And speaking of men that we hate, y'all ever randomly remember that you actually have a dad? Because sometimes I'm lucky enough to forget. Sometimes when I know an order is gonna be late, imagine having that much of a boner for a 7-year-old man that looks like a fucking orange. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I play the final countdown to urge myself to speed, but I would never break the law.